Okay, now the next activity is a think, pair, share. So this is one where you should attempt this one on your own. Use the previous example as a model. I'm not going to go through and use like the full calculator tutorial here, but what I am going to do is I'm going to scroll down. So go ahead and pause now if you want to try this on your own. Otherwise, um, you know, keep watching or come back. So let's look at this one. A hospital researcher. I think I have an extra apostrophe in there. Let me take that out. A hospital researcher is interested in the number of times the average post-op patient will ring a nurse during a 12-hour shift. So this is the same example as we've had before, where we had this random variable domain, okay, from 0 to 5, and then the probability for each of these values. So you have to create a third column, which is the product of everything in the first times everything in the second column. And when you created list 3 on the Texas Instruments calculator or column X2 on the NumWorks calculator, these are the values you should have gotten. 0, 0.16, 0.64, 0.84, 0.48, and 0.20. And then with the Texas Instruments calculator, if you do one variable stats on list 3, you should see the sum of all the x's would be 2.32. And with the NumWorks calculator, if you went over to the stats tab and you looked at the sum of the x's for the column x2, that 2 should come out to 2.32. All right. So it says find the long-term average or the expected value of the number of times the average post-op patient rings the nurse during a 12-hour shift. On average, expect a post-op patient to ring a nurse 2.32 times per 12-hour shift. Okay, that's what this expected value means. All right, let's go ahead and stop there before we move on to calculating the standard deviation. Okay, let me know if you have any questions.